Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to take you from 0 to 500k. Whether you've got 50, 100 or no coins, we will get you to 500k. And if you're almost there already, this is going to be the boost you need. So if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe to be entered into future giveaways when we do them, especially at 13k. But if you do want to get some coins in a quicker way, well. So if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. So we did get a comment the other day asking for a 0 to 500k, and I thought it's perfectly timing because that was the video we were planning on doing today. So we are going to start with some common methods. When you are on the lower end of things, you need to start there. Now, of course, as always, if you don't have the coins to do the filter, go do squad battles, go do div rivals, do a game mode where you get a pack just for playing, you know, at the end of the week, so you get yourself some packs and some coins out of that, or club cut, get rid of your consumables, and then come over to here. Now, looking at the price of these guys, I think they're just above a K at the moment. So 1.1 there, you've got a couple here. We go down to 1,000, nothing there. 1.2, one page. So I would say we can argue a sale at 1.3. Now, how many pages are there at that price? It looks like a lot. So actually, you should probably try and get them at 1.2 just because it's going to be a little bit easier. It stops your coins being stuck on the transfer market waiting to sell for too long, because you don't really want that. It is, oh, SAR would have been lovely. Just had a bit of a pop up on my laptop. Don't want that to affect the recording there. But as I say, you want to go for a K, because if you've only got 1.5k coins and you're trying to sell at 1.3 and then the price goes down, you're going to be stuffed. So what you want to do is get that quicker sale, 1.2. Obviously, you've seen a 500 here already. We've seen an 850. So it's definitely possible to be picking them up at good enough profit, even if they are going for 1.2. So you've got the opportunity there. We've got one there. Have we got the second one? We don't. We've missed the Marapini, but we have got Henrique. Now, he's obviously going to sell on instantly. That's a nice little profit of 140 coins. Obviously, is it 140? Yes, it is 140. So obviously, that's not an amazing profit. The other two cards that we've seen and missed, and that Henrique there, I mean, that one there, you're looking at a 640 coin profit. We've also missed another 550 and an 800. So we've probably missed out on about 2k worth of profit. We've got just under 200 coins. Obviously, that's not brilliant. That's down to me missing snipes. But we've only been doing it for what, a minute or so. We've now got another 120. We've missed the 600, but obviously that one we can't really help because the 120 came up first. Now, of course, going over to the transfer market, we're going to see that the first Enrique has already sold. We probably could have pushed for 1.3k coins. Now, we're not going to go back straight to the transfer market. We're going to go to the squad building screen, and I've got an interesting one for you. If you take yourself to icons, you got Zambrotta, you got Gerrard, you got Kaka there. Now, at the start of most of these icons, you've got a bronze and a silver, all just 11 bronze or silvers, and you get 2 gold rare player packs. So we've completed 4 of these. We've done the 2 in Lampard and the 2 and Zambrotta, or Gerrard. Sorry, I can't believe I've got them mixed up. That's going to cause some issues in the comments. We're going to open all 4 just to show these packs can benefit you a bit. Now, you might think, okay, well, I don't want to spend the coins on these packs, but you get tradable results. So obviously spending maybe a K or 2k on each isn't bad, because you're going to make back a K guaranteed. But you've got the possibility of getting promo cards. So, okay, out of that pack, it's a quick sell. We've made 1,000 coins back. So if we spend 2k, we've lost a K, right? But there's 4 of these to do. You're definitely going to have spare rares from bronze or silver sections of the quality. So you've got the ability to do that. There you go, 84 Gomez, 6k. So 6k back from that. So we're going to list that one up for 6k. Now, I'll be honest, I would usually keep it, but for the purpose of the video, we've got to show profit there. This one here, quick sell again. So we've made back about 1k off the first pack. After that second one, you're looking at about 7.5 overall. So we're clear of what we would have spent on these packs. We got another one where we get a gold rare. Who have we got? Rafa. He's not going to go for a lot. We could probably get 1,000 coins for him, just for the, I believe there's a filter on his club right now. So that's going to work. Get rid of Ritz for that. So we're looking at about 8.5, 9k. So out of these 4 packs, which cost me nothing, and to some of you will also cost nothing, we've already made about 8 or 9k. And finishing off, we got ourselves Guy. He's going to go for about a K just because he's 82, so that's decent at the minute. And Louise, that's going to be a quick sell. So we made 10k back. We didn't spend a penny, and for a lot of you, it's either going to be the case of you spend maybe 3 or 4k to do all 4 of those, or you spend nothing. As you can see, Rafa's already sold, so we've actually probably undercut him a little bit bit, to be honest. Now, moving on to a filter which has a lot of potential but can keep you on the lower end. You're looking at Gold Rare, Argentina, Liga Santander, and Sevilla. Now, if we take off the price cap, you've got Acuna, you've got Montiel, and you should have as well Gomez there as well. Obviously, packing him just now is what's inspired us having a look. Now, unfortunately, Montiel is there. If he wasn't, this would be a brilliant 84 and 85 filter, but nonetheless, you can still get the other two on this, and this guy actually has a value. I don't know why, and I don't know how, but he does have a value. 1.2, again, a little bit of a push to sell him at that price. 1.1, you've got a few pages there. As you can see, it does seem to go on and on, but you can definitely pick him up at that. Now, what you really want to do, if you're selling at 1.1, EA tax is 55 coins. So here, you're making 45 coins. Here, you're making 95. You really need to pick him up for 900 coins. You're making 145 coins, I think, per card. So not bad at all. Not an amazing profit, but especially when you're on the lower end, it's good. If you get a Gomez, you are looking at 5 or 6k profit per card. Acuna, I think 11 or 12. So you've got huge potential. You've just got to be lucky enough to get that good snipe, obviously, on one of those two, or pick yourself up a couple Montiels along the way. Now, if you're doing this at a time like me, where right now it doesn't seem like a lot coming up, and to be honest, it's not through lack of trying. We've sat here for a little bit, we've given it a go, no Montiels are coming up, so it just means not many people are opening packs right now, so we've got to look at a different approach. So what you're going to do is max price to 900 coins, or potentially a little bit lower, maybe go 850 or 800, and you want to bid on every single card. Now, you can see there is an absolute ton here with no bids on. Now, do I think we're going to get every single one? Probably not, but what I do think is we're going to get at least 10%. So if we bid on 100, we'll get 10, and being that these are all going for 650, you're looking at a profit per card of around 300 to 400 coins. If you get 10, that's 4k, and you've seen how little effort it takes to just bid on a ton of these. So if we go down to here, if we go, let's say, up to 850, so there's a few here. Obviously, we've already got bidded. Is there any more? I mean, a lot of people are just listing him at that 60-50 price. So what that means is, if we pick up any of them, easy profit. Now, another little easy one, Gold Rare, Argentina, centre back, and Prem. So the reason this one is easy is because you've got Martinez there, who does somehow once again hold a value similar price to what we've been looking at, and then you've got Romero, higher value, a little bit of a higher return as well. So if we have a look at what we're looking at for a sale, I think 1.3 is realistic, but there's so many at 1.2, you might have to go there. So if we go for a K, grab that one there, we'll grab that one there as well. So that's 1.2, both of them selling at 1.2. You're looking at, off the top of my head, it's 280 coins profit. So not amazing, once again, but 280, you started with nothing, you're building up slowly. If you did those SBCs and got a good result out of that, right now you're probably sitting on 20, 30k. So, you know, if you've started on nothing, you are building up really easily. And, oh, let's have a look. Is there anything? I do want to get one under a K. So let's have a look at the 950, see if anything's coming up. We don't want to do all of them at a K snipes because they're a little bit too easy. We do want to have a little bit of work cut out for ourselves at some point. We'll do a 10 count though, so we can move on to, of course, a little bit of a jump to some higher valued methods. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to move on. Now, obviously, I've talked about it enough that I don't think people look at the Saudi League heroes at all, and especially Al Jabba and the base card of Halloween. Both of these have a value. Now, this one here, I think even is a snipe. So we're going to list this one up for about 17k, I think, that one there, because he's easily going to go for 17. You see how many there are on the market. Really not many. If we take it down to the 17 mark, 18k, you've literally got that one there. So there's one on the market. He's going to sell really easily. Is there any others at 18k? Is that just the only one? Because we might grab that one as well. Right, that one's gone now, I think, from the looks of things. Right, so that one has gone. They're going to sell at 18k. EA tax is 900 coins. I'd say 16.5, which is a little bit disappointing because we've just missed one at 16.5. This is 600 coin profit as well. The first one we picked up, we were looking at a 1.6k profit. So that is a very nice profit off of that 15.5. If we can get another one quickly, that's brilliant. But you've already seen, and another one, you've already seen how easy it is to snipe these guys. And when you've only got like 20k, I'd say lower at valued heroes is the way to be. So this one here is a filter with a bit of variety. We've got foot heroes, midfielder, and Prem. Now, if we take off the cap here, obviously, Okocha is probably not too realistic, but you've got Kuhl, Park Ji-sung, Cahill, Cole even, Lumberg. You've got quite a few players who are sat at a similar value. Now, of course, Cahill is the cheapest one. He's coming in at just under 20k. I think he's looking at about 17 at the moment. So you want to go down to 19k. You've got nothing other than Cahill and Lumberg. Go down to 17,500 and you got your 1 Cahill. Now, I would say we can probably argue a sale at 18,000 coins. Once again, we're going to be sat at the same value of 16,500. Now, this one, a lot more variety. I'd say it's also probably going to be more popular. There's probably a lot of people who are on the lower end of teams who will be using these players. So it's not just going to be a walk in the park picking these up. There is going to be some competition, but you are going to get a ton of coins out of them. And I do think that I've said this, time and time again, foot heroes are the place to be to get the highest profit snipes. I sat there on that Cordoba filter a little while ago and made like 60k off of 1 snipe, and that is insane. And the thing is, I missed the snipe originally. So you can miss the snipes here, you can make mistakes, and you're still going to get the cards. Now, of course, we can do compare price here on this Cahill. It does mean that we might have a better chance if maybe a Lumberg comes up at 17 or something like that, because obviously we're only going to get cards at 16,500. But it doesn't seem like a lot is coming up. Now, that isn't because there's not a lot being listed. It's just because there's not a lot being packed right now. I think that the way EA is angling a lot of packs towards untradeable is that a lot of people also aren't going to be opening the tradable packs because the untradeable ones are so good, which is an interesting concept. I think over the next few years, we're going to see a difference in the way that you get yourself your ultimate teams there. But hopefully, along that journey, we can still make a ton of coins, still get a ton of good teams, and then in future, whatever the metric for success in FIFA is, we're still going to meet that as well. Now, seeming as the younger brother didn't seem to want to work with us, we're going to use the older brother for this filter, and that is going to be, of course, the World Cup edition. So we go World Cup hero, midfielder, Prem, much more variety. You got Mascherano, you got Kuhl, you got Coit, you got Park Ji-sung, you got Cole. You've got a nice selection and very, very similar values. Now, I think we can find some of these as low as 60k. That is where you will find your absolute worst of the filter on both sides. Lumberg. Now, he is very good to make profit off. We're looking at 50k. I think 44 is the cheapest. Now, there's a 40. I'm going to grab that 44 and list it for 49 because there's quite a few there at 49. If we go, I mean, if we're realistic, if we take it to 49, EA tax on that is about 2.5k, so we're making about 2k there. Now look at this. If we go down to 49, you've literally got, oh, have we been scammed? No, we haven't been scammed by the market too bad. They've missed off a few cards there, but you can see there isn't much under 49. Now, to be honest, they didn't really show us the full market there, which is a little bit scummy. It is a standard EA thing to do to manipulate what you can see, but it is what it is. I think he's really going for 48, so we'll try and snag it at that. 44 would be just above where we'd want to snipe usually, but we'll take it. Obviously, we're just taking a bit of an L on the chin there. So 48, 10%, obviously 4.8, half that, 2.4 for EA tax. So if we go down by 2 and then the 0.4, we made about a K on that first one. Now, if you go to, I'd say 44, probably the minimum we'd want to snipe out, or the maximum we'd want to snipe out, minimum profit there. Now, we're going to do a little bit here, see if we can get a good one. I'm hoping for a Park Ji-sung or a Kuhl or something like that. I don't really want a Lumberg, but I don't see us getting a brilliant snipe because they've stiffed us already. And when EA is in the mood to stiff us, we get very much stiffed. So it's a little bit of a shame that they have decided to finesse me and not show me the full market. I do hate that there is a way that you can search the market. It doesn't show you all the cards available at that price. It's very odd that you can do that because it just doesn't really help the user at all. Oh, we might have got one. Oh, it's just stiffed us. Oh, I don't know. I don't think that. 44,750. Will we take? Oh, someone else has taken it, so maybe it would have been a deal there. Right, we'll do a 10 count because I feel like otherwise I'm going to spend forever begging for a Lumberg snipe. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like down below if you have, and I'll see you guys in the next one.